Ladies and gentlemen, now today we are on the content creator beta and we're going to be taking 6-star rank 3 fully boosted Red Goblin out for a little bit of a spin. So we've got all the stat boost on at the moment. I'm just going to activate a 200% cosmic power booster as well. And yeah, hopefully this is going to make the champion really crazy. He was already like pretty impressive to play on the initial showcase once you get into Frenzy. However, like outside of Frenzy and at the start of the match, he is, you know, not the spiciest champion straight away, but I imagine with all this additional power, man, because we've got so much more attack at rank 3 and with 4 boosters on, the performance today is going to be a little bit nuts, but we'll see how he does. I'm very curious. It's going to take a couple of matchups before we do get into the crazy saucy damage. We do have the fatigue node here. He still evaded us. I think the Spider-Man might have a slight increase to ability accuracy, though, because he reduces Spider-Verse heroes, I think all Spider-Verse characters, evade ability accuracy by 100%, but if there's something increasing ability accuracy, then yeah, like Spider-Verse champions can still evade, so I wish it was like 150% or 200%. Just to make it work against certain nodes and also in Labyrinth of Legends. That'd be really good. But yeah, I messed up a little bit on the special 1 there, but let's go for a heavy attack straight into a special 3. I'm not too sure if we can like go in right after this, or if the stun's like a bit too risky. Because the heavy attack here is a little bit delayed, so I'm not too sure if we have enough left on the stun. Oh, that was a little bit fortunate there, man, but worked out really nicely. And yeah, by the time we got to the saucy damage burst on the SP2, the fight is just over, man, just dead. So yeah, that was okay for the first fight, but one of those things, like playing him at 6-star rank 2, I found that as soon as you really get into the crazy damage mode, fights are just over. And there's a lot of initial ramp up when it comes to getting into this character's rotation. But once we get into Frenzy as well, we can counter Modoc'S auto block here, which is really nice. I'll just dodge that, going for SP1. Oh no! Okay, that was the Fury there. I actually didn't mean to get the Fury. It's alright, it's not the worst thing. Yeah, he can't counter Modoc'S auto block till he's in Frenzy. But as soon as we enter Frenzy, and the fact that he's only got 3 charges at the moment, to be fair, that's actually a few charges. That's, what is it, 45% health we can start countering auto block? So actually a few more heavy should do it. Keep chucking off those bombs. We should be good. I kind of want to get in Frenzy. We got another like 9%, because then we can get 2 buffs. Right, perfect. Oh my god. Also with a cosmic power booster there, man. We were straight back up to a special 2 as well. I think that Cosmic Power Boost, I'm very keen to try in Realm of Legends. I think there's going to be some very spicy synergies with it, because Red Goblin is all about getting into Frenzy and then throwing special attacks to generate buffs. And the more aggressively you can throw those attacks, the more crazy this champion is going to be. So yeah, from what I've seen in terms of the power generation, looks like could be in for a bit of a treat damage-wise. I do kind of want to take him into Realm of Legends now. I think this matchup, we only need to get Nova to 55% to start triggering Frenzy, I believe. I think we just go for 1 special 2 to do that initially. And also with a power booster, that should quickly get us up to a another special 2. Right, let's go for it. Oh. Bit of a mistake there, we pushing over a bit too much. It's all good, we should be alright. Oh my god. That was a bit of a jammy KO there, man. But as you saw, auto block failed a couple of times. Again, while he's in frenzy, the opponent can't be invisible. Like, you can't miss the opponent, and also they can't trigger auto block. So frenzy mode's crazy, man. It just counters so much stuff. Let's go for the Tigra matchup next. But yeah, we got a little bit lucky that interval where we were a bit open against Nova. He didn't go for special 3, or else we would have got very, very clapped there. But for 6-star rank 3 fully boosted invariant, again, there's nothing that's been like overly impressive so far. Also, we're not really getting into his damage much, because then the matchup just very quickly ends as soon as we hit frenzy. So I'm not really seeing the value out of those buffs. I think we need somewhere with slightly higher health pools. Also, I think Labyrinth of Legends, unless you want to go really deep and get him ramped up. Which, I don't want to go, like, super deep in Labyrinth, man, because it might take ages. I might go for a couple of Labyrinth fights, though, just see how he performs there early on. I think that could be interesting. But also, we didn't get crazy advantage of the power boosters in Labyrinth. It's all based on the percentage of health that you gain back. Let's go for a special 1, finish off that fight nicely. And there we go, Tiger goes down. I do love his animations, man. That special 1 and special 2 do feel incredibly satisfying to fire off. But I'm also very excited for the Symbiote Spider-Man boss fight here. Should be a really interesting time, because we should be able to just counter that evade and nuke through him. I don't think he's got any additional ability accuracy, but I may be incorrect. But here we just want to go for 1 special 2. Hopefully we can get Black Widow down to 65%. I think another combo hopefully should do it. Or maybe I go for heavy attack here. Ah. Just a little bit off there. But now we're pretty much back at another SP2. And now we can go for this. That was a good time, man. That was a really good finishing combo there. So yeah, he took a while to get into it, but just slaughtered Black Widow as soon as we got off that first SP2, man. Just game over then. Again, the annoying thing is he doesn't have an evade counter outside of Spider-Verse champions. So for Wasp here, I mean, Wasp isn't the most difficult evade champion to fight, because you can bait out heavy attacks and SP1s. It's not the end of the world. So you need to stick to like parry 3 combo here. And here we want to try and push her if we can to 65%. So we can get that massive damage off the SP2. Be a great time if we can. Back-to-back special 2. Let's go. Oh, that felt very, very cheeky, man. I thoroughly enjoyed that Wasp matchup. That was really, really good. Okay, who do we have up next? We've got Symbiote Spider-Man, the big boy. I forgot if this lad as a boss has additional ability accuracy. Oh yeah, he does on the best defense node. Okay. So he might evade there. It's really annoying because you see this node in combination with so many evade champions. So yeah, he does have a chance to evade, but I think we can still deal with this fight. We're still going to be reducing the chance for him to evade by a fair amount. So I'm curious to see how much we can control this lad. Let's go for the power gain here, because again, he's got more health, so we're not going to be able to get him down quite as easily. Oh, no. It's really unfortunate, man. Again, this just kind of shows like a massive flaw with his ability to counter Spider-Verse characters. If they have increased evadability accuracy, it's just like, it just doesn't work. So yeah, this should definitely be like 200% instead of 100%. But yeah, I'm disappointed by that, man. He really doesn't deal with that enhanced evade node really that well. And for a 6-star rank 3, man, just wasn't a great performance there. But anyway, let's jump into, I think, next up, Realm of Legends. Let's see if we can see some stupid numbers off this guy via back-to-back special 2s here. And then maybe we'll bring him into a little bit Labyrinth of Legends as well. But there were some cool fights on that path, man. I really like the Black Widow fight. I really like the Wasp fight. Those two were very fun and fully boosted. And what we're going to do here is we're going to charge the heavy before... Or sorry, use the heavy before special 3. Just so that we can get aptitude buffs. An aptitude buff's slightly different way of playing Red Goblin. I think if you've got more damage reach, they are the best to go for. But I think if you've got a matchup where you can potentially push to like 6 Furies, then the armor break scaling off that is mental. So here we're going to go for heavy attack before special 3. So this gives us aptitude, which enhances the potency of both Furies and also his power gain as well. So we're not going to have too much damage until we get to a special 2. But then we also get additional Incinerate debuffs off the special 2, which scale up really nicely with the Fury. And it might have enough damage to smack him down. We'll see what happens. Again, we haven't really gotten to any additional crazy damage bonuses just yet. Nice. And look at that Incinerate, man. It's almost, what is it, 9,000 every single second? And we got that Fury as well. Base damage is going up a fair bit. So we just need to get to one more special 2 now. And yeah, there's miles of overkill on that last special 2. But hit-wise, man, because of the way that this character ramps up, it's moderately similar to, what is it, the 6-star rank 2 performance. It's not like a massive gap in between both of them. Just because with the 6-star rank 2, as soon as you get to that second special 2 after Frenzy, the opponent's pretty much dead. Let's go for Energize there. I think actually there's a path I really want to try him out. In Act 6-3, maybe the unblockable path? Could be quite interesting for that one. I think that'll have like, what is it, perfect hit points as well for his damage output reach. But we've gone for a heavy attack there. So let's get the aptitude buffs. I think it's a bit risky to run in. Oh, we just about made the connection there, in all fairness. I thought we'd go for it anyway, but it just about paid off. And the aptitude here is enhancing our power gain, but not our base damage output. Right, let's go for it. Oh, nice. And that power booster coming in very, very clutch there as well. We also got quite lucky off the SB3 and only got 2 power drains. But damn, man, once we got into that, he was just blowing Captain Marvel up. That was really, really cool. Okay, I think we stick it out in Realm of Legends, because I think once we get to, like, Storm and Vision, and we have the full ramp up on Red Goblin, then, yeah, I think we can, like, push 65%, maybe with one special 2. and then just ram in really, really aggressively. But I don't know, we'll see. I'm a little bit curious. I just wish he had some sort of synergy or ability that allowed him to start in Frenzy. So he could get like 2 power gain buffs at the start, just make it like a lot easier for him to race up to Special 2 or Special 3. Just make the rotation so much cleaner. Alright, we'll go for the heavy here. I'm not too sure if we were quick enough to connect, but I'll go for the gamble after. Again, we got 6-star rank 3. It's only Realm of Legends, so the attack isn't really anything that scary on the retaliation. But yeah, for Labyrinth, unless you get like really deep Labyrinth, I don't think he's going to work out too well. I'd literally need to win about, what is it, 4 or 5 fights before we could see anything super impressive. So I actually might do Labyrinth in a separate video. Red Goblin a little bit later in the month, because I think it's probably best if I don't rush into that one. Oh, did I not get the Energize? Okay, fair enough. Damn though, he's slapping, boys. Let's go. Incinerate's got quite a nice duration as well. It's a lot of Incinerate damage if you need it to bypass like a certain node with the aptitude buffs. But also, as we saw in the initial 6-star rank 2 video, he can, if he has like any buff that isn't a Fury, then he converts that into Incinerate on the special 2s as well. So yeah, he can use like buff nodes to his advantage, especially like the Cavalier one. Unfortunately, we don't have Cavalier Quest on the CCP, but if you had a lower star green goblin, actually I might try on the live servers actually with my 3-star version. See if we can get like what is it, 40 Incinerates off every single special. That'd be pretty nuts if it did work like that. I think it does actually, so yeah. Need to test that out at some point. But I think the fight will probably be over before we get 20 aptitudes. Okay, let's go for heavy here. I think we just got the first hit there. So fingers crossed we got the 2 aptitude buffs there. But again, if you're looking at a fight where you can throw like 2 special 2s after the special 3 quite aggressively, and then you've still got more to nuke in after, then yeah, if you can get like 6 Furies and apply like 12 armor breaks and then get up to like 18 plus via a heavy attack after, the armor break scaling is a little bit nuts on that as well. Damn, man, everything is just doing work here. Let's go for another spin here. That was very nice, man. Very, very nice. Once you get into it, the numbers are just pretty impressive on Red Goblin. But again, we do have the 6-star rank 3 fully boosted. There's still some very juicy numbers toward the end of the rotation. Right, for Storm here, I think we're going to play a bit more aggressively and see if we can, like, special to... Actually, is there any point going for a special 2? Not really. I don't think it's going to be quite enough to get it down. Might as well, like, if you're at that much power, you might as well, I think, just go for SP3. Yeah, because we still got, like, another 20% to nuke. Yeah, I think that was a bit of a rotational mistake there. Just wanted to see if it was possible or something that you should potentially bother with. But yeah, I think Special 3 is pretty much always the way to go to get this character going. Just because you trigger Frenzy, you get 2 of the buffs, but then you also get 7 debuffs on the opponent as well, so it's really, really good. Pretty nice heavy attack there. I really wish he had an animation where you could just like chain on the heavy attacks though. Because I love those animations, man, for characters where you just get the opponent in the corner, they got no power, just spam some heavy attacks, and with that bomb animation, it's so good. But he just flies back a bit too much after he fires it off. So yeah, it's a bit of a downside to him. But let's go for the Vision matchup. And then I think we'll jump into a bit of Act 6 after this. But also for this one, on the Special 3, instead I'm going to go for... I should have done that Special 1 at combo earlier. But yeah, instead of the Aptitude, I'm just going to go for Fury, just to show you what the damage with 4 Furies after that Special 2 is going to look like. In comparison to the Aptitude. Again, it's very similar in a lot of matchups, so it doesn't really matter too much. But in my experience, if you can race toward 6 Furies and get 12 armor breaks off the Special 2, then the damage that follows up is mental. But I think Vision is going to be dead a little bit before that. It's nice because after the Special 3 as well, you can come out hitting hard because you got that double Fury. We got 10 armor breaks. Oh my god, 14k. Oh dude, did we just see like a 20-something k medium attack there? Yeah, 96 hits. We did have class advantage granted there, but you can see the difference between using like heavy attack or fury after the Special 3. It doesn't really matter too much, but if you want more incinerate damage, you can go for the heavy attack to get the aptitude, and if you want potentially more just massive yellow numbers, then stacking up the fury seems like a very fun way to approach it as well. But anyway, let's go into Act 6 now. We want to go for Chapter 3. Let's go into the Havok Quest there, because this one should be very, very fun if we can get him going. So we went for a path up north the other time, but now we've got a path with a lot of Spider-Verse characters in. I'm not too sure if we get the additional charge for Vulture. I don't think he's actually tagged as Spider-Verse. Surprisingly. Don't know if he's got that like that tag hidden. But yeah, I think we're only going to get 2 charges for this very first fight here. It's cool seeing the massive numbers off Red Goblin though, fully boosted. I'm very fortunate that we get to just mess about with these new characters on the CCP beta. But now I feel like I want to do a deep Labyrinth of Legends showcase as well. I need to go super deep in Labyrinth, man, so deep. But yeah, if this video can smash out let's say 1,000 likes, then we'll do a deep Labyrinth showcase. Right, let's go for it. A little bit too early on that one. We should get some pretty nice power gain back from the SB3 though. Nice. And the really good thing about that power drain as well, off the Special 3, so we just don't need to worry about Vulture getting his SB3. Which is perfect there. And yeah, just burn down that fight really, really nicely. 83 hits. Not too bad. Again, like, didn't do too much damage for like the first 75% of his rotation, and then you smash that special 3 and it's just game over. Kind of as like a Mysterio, Namor style champion, and some people really like those characters and that kind of play style, and some people really don't, so they're kind of Marmite champions to a certain extent, and I feel like he falls in that category. Some people are gonna just be the biggest fan of Red Goblin and his rotation. I was trying to like do a quick heavy attack after that. I think it worked out too well. I don't know if you can follow up special attacks with heavies if you're quick enough, though. I need to do a little bit of testing if we can get the opponent in the corner. Because, like, once you get this guy at the peak of his rotation, you really want to use as many heavy attacks as possible. I wanted to go for an aptitude buff just so we can incinerate She-Hulk. Oh, there's so much satisfaction off that special 3 animation, man. I really, really like it. His power control as well is certainly something not to be underrated. He's got very consistent power drain. Right, that should do it. Cleaned up very, very nice there. Wow, that was a really cool little takedown. So yeah, I think for maybe certain boss fights and scenarios, for like finishing off the job, being like this Electra style champion that has a lot more damage toward the end of the fight and could just completely cancel out certain mechanics, I think he could have his day. I think he could have his uses. But I still don't know how I fully feel about Red Goblin yet. I like the champion, but also I'm very aware of his cons as well. But I think there are going to be some players absolutely love this character, man. Can't blame them. The animations, the look of this champion is amazing. Got some sick stuff going on. Definitely feels like a much sicker version of Green Goblin to play. Right, I think we go for this. Oh yeah, we can actually go for this pretty freely, even if Joe Fixit was at his special 3. Because yeah, we're very likely to get at least 1 power drain off this, so even if he was at special 3, he wouldn't get punished. Got 2 power drains on him at the moment. We go for full combo here, straight into special 2. It's perfect for just dealing with that unblockable phase. Just having that massive lump of burst damage toward the end of the fight. So yeah, this is definitely a node where it just works out perfectly for, what is it, countering. And actually, I think we've got some really good fights for Red Goblin on this path as well. Because there's like Starkanaut Spider-Man, just completely counters the evade. Because he doesn't have additional ability accuracy there. That's a pretty good time. Maybe on this fight I should have just gone for 1 SP2 toward the beginning. Actually, I think it'll tie in quite well here. At least I hope it does. What is it? 55% actually, because we even got the full charges here. I was thinking it was 65% for a second. So yeah, that's not going to tie in quite how I want it, but should still work out quite nicely with the power booster. If we go for another combo, straight into special 2 here. Perfect, mate. Perfect. Well, that did work out very, very nicely. let's move on to the Ronin match. This path is one of the most fun paths I've played him on. I really am enjoying him on this one, man. He's doing all sorts of good work here. Let's see what he does against Ronin. Don't think there's anything too special or too detrimental in this matchup. Should just be pretty solid performance. I don't know how he parried the unblockable attack there, though. It's definitely a mystery to me. Oh, that was a great follow-up with a special one, man. God, I love power boosters, man. They're just such a fun time. They just enable all sorts of crazy and weird stuff. Let's go for Color Obsidian. Then I think we got Starknight Spider-Man. Then we got Human Torch after. So yeah, should be some very cool matches. Just trying to think. The final Havok, he'd probably be quite terrible for, right? I don't know if his power drain counts as Havok. I don't think it does. I think because it's a slower one, I think it needs to be a bursty power drain, but I may be incorrect there. There's a part of me that's like a little bit curious. I want to know. So yeah, I think we might test it out. I think the increased health pull of Color Obsidian here could go for a special 2. Maybe it makes a bit more sense to go for SB3 though. Right, nice. That should fold together quite nicely. Yeah, I'm still not really too sure what the optimal rotation is when it does come to shorter fights. I think that pushed him into Frenzy quite nicely and gave us loads of power back as well. I didn't mind that one. Should have enough damage here to kill. And if not, we got the power drain there. So yeah, that just blew up Color Obsidian once we got going. Nice, that was a good time. Okay, right, so we got Starknight Spider-Man next, and then Human Torch. And then I think there's a Deadpool X-Force, but then we'll try the Havok matchup. Again, I'm really not optimistic for the Havok matchup, but it might work out. I think we just need to make sure not to use the aptitude buffs. I don't think we'll trigger any Incinerate versus Havok. But if the power drain drains his charges, that could be crazy good. Because then he won't be able to get any charges. Oh no, we just whiffed there. Annoying. Still that like weird dead time after Stark Spidey's special one that if you go in a bit too early, you don't hit him. Good news is we just don't need to worry about evade on this fight, so that's a good time. No enhanced ability accuracy here. Right, perfect. Maybe I should have gone for a special 2 in this matchup, just because Stark Spidey's a bit more flimsy. But to be fair, we did get a lot of power. I think with the special 1 damage, the special 1 damage as well is actually really nice. Deals a burst of like additional damage for every unique debuff on the opponent. So yeah, after a special 3, there's some really good follow-up damage just to finish a fight. But on the special 1, you don't get the bomb effects off it. So if you want even more ramp-up damage from stuff like the armor breaks or the incinerates, then yeah, you don't have access to that off the SB1. But it's a nice little special once you're in Frenzy and you have debuffs on the opponent just for finishing off the fight. But here against Human Torch, we're fully immune to Incinerate, so we don't need to worry about that, which is a fantastic time. However, I think... what do we need to worry about here? I think we just need to, like, not get hit by the specials. We are going to increase his temperature. See if I can dodge this SP2. Always a bit wary. Oh, damn it. Yeah, we got wrecked there. We should be okay, though. He's not going to be able to deal a huge burst of additional damage here, just because he can't incinerate us. But yeah, don't get hit by Human Torch's special attacks is the core lesson that we've learned here today. If we could one-shot that final Havok boss, man, that'd be the craziest thing. I think against the Havok boss, we almost certainly don't want to use the special 3, because then we'll get Incinerates on him. Unless it just instantly drains as well. Oh no! Oh, am I going to get wrecked? Oh, let's go! That was the most undeserved comeback in the history of comebacks, man. Mutant power boost there, too damn strong though. I think for like once you get this guy going, if you have him as like a maxed out 4-star or maybe like a 5-star rank 3, rank 4, you're really going to feel the value of a power booster if you want to use him in progression based scenarios. Because yeah, that special attack damage after a few special attacks is nuts, man. There's going to be so much power gain back off that. So yeah, I think there's a very nice pair up with Red Goblin. But I played so badly in that last match, man. We got clipped twice by Human Torch's SP2. Alright, let's go for the Energize off the SP1. And again, as long as we've got the Energize active, any heavy attack applies Power Drain. It's quite a nice time. I'm curious to see if this Power Drain is going to remove Havok's charges. I don't think it does. It might do, though. Really not too sure. I was trying to like medium and then throw a special 2 then, right as he hit 65%. Didn't quite work out. But the special 3's fine, it's no problem. So we can just lunge back in straight after. We shouldn't get tagged by a special 3 because we've got that constant power drain on him. So I think we're in a pretty good scenario. And special 1, yeah, just ate the remainder of that fight, man. That's really, really good. Okay, so the moment has come. Can he deal with Havok, or are we going to get absolutely clapped here? My bets would be on absolutely clapped, but we'll see what happens. If that power drain does counter, it's going to be incredibly spicy. I also want to use light combos until I get that power drain active. To minimize the amount of crits that I'm giving him. He does have like a lot of attacks as well. Oh, is it draining his charges? It is. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I need lots of heavy attacks then, just to consistently drain this man. I'm pretty sure it is draining his charges, right? Yeah. Right, can we get that special 2 out of him? Oh, mate! I think we gave him a lot of charges from the special 2. I don't know though, we Should have absorbed a bit back. But yeah, let's see what this does. Is this going to drain enough? It like shoots it up toward the end because there's so much energy damage. Kind of works for Havok-ish. But we also like weren't full frenzy there. We weren't like getting him down into the threshold. But yeah, it's interesting because also if you go for the special 3, I just don't know if there's like a good special attack to use against Havok. If you take it like really slow and maybe just spam special 1s is maybe the way to go if you just want a safer matchup against him. But yeah, I'm really not too sure. But now we're in frenzy, man. We can go a little bit crazy. Oh no! It's terrible news, man. We missed the heavy counter there. We got that one fine. The first one was just proximity based. And yeah, one tag off that heavy attack on this Havok boss just sent me straight in the bin. Okay, well that was incredibly unfortunate. But let's try again, shall we? You know what they say. Third time's the charm. Again, this is a 6-star rank 3 fully boosted. I'm not too sure that this is a champion that I would recommend for people trying to kill this Havok for the first time. Could work there if he's your favourite 5-star. Just need to call on the old unit man, sort you out. Because this Havok as well has like crazy power gain, and eventually just you just can't control him. It's really nice. Oh man, are we gonna die off this? We're either gonna die or he's gonna die. I don't know who dies. Yes, we got him down. Oh, sick. Yeah, probably not an advised Havok count, but he can kind of work to a certain extent. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts on 6-star rank 3 fully boosted Red Goblin in the comments section below. And if you did enjoy today's showcase, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. But aside from that, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.